Greed is good. Gimme, gimme.
The sacred science of chemistry was a dark brew family tradition, but no dark brew had ever shown the kind of creativity, ambition, and recklessness of young Razzle. However, when adulthood came calling, he pushed aside the family trade to try his hand at manufacturing gold through alchemy. In an act of audacity befitting his reputation, Razzle announced he would transmute an entire mountain into gold. Following 2 decades of research and spending in preparation, he failed spectacularly, quickly finding himself imprisoned for the widespread destruction his experiment wrought. Yet Razzle was never one to take a setback lightly and sought escape to continue his research. When his new cellmate turned out to be a fierce ogre, he found just the opportunity he needed. After convincing the ogre not to eat him, Razzle set about carefully concocting a tincture for it to drink, made from the molds and mosses growing in the prison stonework. In a week's time, it seemed ready. When the ogre drank the potion, it flew into an unstoppable berserker rage, destroying the cell bars and exploding through walls and guards alike. They soon found themselves lost somewhere in the forest surrounding the city with a trail of wreckage in their wake and no signs of pursuit. In the tonic's afterglow, the ogre seemed serene, happy, and even eager. Resolving to work together, the pair set off to collect the materials needed to attempt Razzle's alchemic transmutation once more. Synthesizing extra resources from each and every kill, Alchemist has no trouble gathering the tools needed to destroy his foes. Ambushing enemies with corrosive acid and a host of unstable chemicals, he battles to ensure his greedy escapades can remain uninterrupted. Stats and attributes. The Alchemist's primary attribute is Strength. Starting with 23 points plus 2.7 strength gain per level. Agility starting from 22 points plus 1.5 gain per level. And his intelligence higher than his primary attribute with 25 plus 1.8 gain per level. Basic attack damage of 50 to 56 with a base attack time of 1.7 and an attack range of 150. Defense armor 3.7 and 25% of magic resistance. His mobility is good with a movement speed of 295. A hardy 626 health and mana of 375. Hero skills. Acid Spray. Using traditional alchemy from the Dark Brew family, Razzle concocts an acid that dissolves even the toughest metals. Sprays high-pressure acid across a target area. Enemy units who step across the contaminated terrain take damage per second and have their armor reduced. Targeting. Point target. Affecting enemy units. Damage type. Physical. Damage per second. 25 up to 40. Armor reduction. 3 up to 6. Duration. 15 seconds. Radius. 400 up to 625. Unstable concoction. A silver lining to the failure of turning a mountain into gold, this volatile solution has destructive potential. Alchemist brews up an unstable concoction that he can throw at an enemy hero, to stun and deal damage in an area around the explosion. The longer the concoction brews, the more damage it deals and the longer the stun. Alchemist is faster while charging the concoction. After a few seconds, the brew reaches its maximum damage and stun time. However, after a few more seconds, the concoction will explode on Alchemist himself if not thrown. Targeting. Unit target. Effects. Enemy heroes. Damage type. Physical. Maximum stun. 1.7 up to 3.2 seconds. Maximum damage. 160 up to 400. Max power brew time. 5 seconds. Self-destruct brew time. 5.5 seconds. Self-movement bonus. 4% up to 16%. Stun damage radius. 250. Cast range 775. Corrosive weaponry. Alchemist coats his weapons with an acid that applies a stacking slow and status resistance reduction to enemies hit. Targeting. Passive. Effects. Self. Max stacks. 4 up to 10 stacks. Move speed slow per stack. 3% up to 6%. Move speed slow per stack in chemical rage form. 4.5% up to 7.5%. Status resistance reduction per stack. 3% up to 6%. Status resistance reduction per stack in chemical rage form. 4.5%, 5.5%, 6.5%, 7.5%. Duration 3.5. Chemical rage. The brew Razzle gave to the ogre during their prison bust has become a useful potion in the midst of combat. Alchemist causes his ogre to enter a chemically induced rage, reducing base attack cooldown and increasing movement speed and health regeneration. Apply a basic dispel. Targeting. No target. Effects. Self. Base attack time. 1.2 to 1. Bonus HP regen. 50 up to 110 per second. Base movement speed. 20 to 110. Duration. 30 seconds. Grievel's Greed. While it is not a mountain, Razzle has mastered the conversion of smaller compounds to line his pockets. Alchemist synthesizes additional gold from his enemies and bounty runes. With each kill, Alchemist earns base bonus gold and extra bonus gold. If Alchemist kills another unit which yields gold within the next 36.0 seconds, an additional instance of extra bonus gold is added to the total. Additionally, causes bounty runes to yield more gold. Do you think this hero is the best? What is your advantage when using this hero? Please comment down below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. For new updates, hit the notification bell.